Hi, I'm Natalie Ledwell, and I'm here with some very cool advice on travelling and its power to inspire you. Now, with so much to see and to explore in the world, I found that there are also many lessons that I learned while I was travelling that I hold on to every single day. So I'd like to share some of those life-changing lessons with you that I discovered while I was actually travelling the world. So number one is to practice patience. Well, as a seasoned traveller, I discovered very early on how important it is to really be patient, even in the most frustrating of situations. So maybe you're in a different country and you hopped on the wrong train, or maybe you're having understanding the local language. So whatever it may be, patience can take you much further than frustration ever will. Because remember, frustration and impatience are those lower frequency emotions that we don't want to stay in. So we need to be patient, we need to be empathetic, and we need to, when we're sort of at ease, then it's easier for us to see solutions to our challenges. So when we're used to running on autopilot, things don't go according to plan, sometimes it can really cause us to become very flustered and maybe even angry, and potentially causing a snowball effect of other disappointments. But sometimes it's just a matter of taking a deep breath and practicing a little patience. You are basically allowing yourself the opportunity to stay calm. So you must pay attention to those tough moments and understand that you have a choice to make. I find that the calmer that I remained, the better the outcome, and the more that I can see different solutions to my challenge. So learning just to go with the flow has really helped me in my most trying times. And I have this awesome saying that I've heard before, and it says, patience is not the ability to wait, but the ability to keep a good attitude while you're waiting. Okay, so to practice patience as often as you can, not just when you're traveling, but in everyday life. So number two is trying new things. So what's your favorite thing to do when you travel? Do you like to explore new places? Do you like to try new foods? Well, you may not realize it at first, but when you try new things, you are adding precious memories and valuable experiences into your life. So even just reminiscing on the first time you flew a plane or flew on a plane, or the first time you dipped your toes in the Pacific Ocean, you are reminding yourself and the universe what brings you joy. Again, when we get used to running on autopilot, we aren't able to see the beauty in discovering new things. And when we feel like life is kind of monotonous and we're in a bit of a rut, it can really just be a matter of changing things up and trying something new. So maybe that's like trying a local delicacy, maybe trying something that's really indigenous, or some kind of food that's indigenous to that foreign country. Try skydiving. I recommend it. It's lots of fun. Or even just change your route that you drive to work every morning. Now, trying new things can come in the simplest forms. Even if you find that it's not for you, you can at least say that you tried. Okay, so number three is the value or noticing the value in getting lost. So did you know that some of the most magical moments in my life were not actually planned? You see, there is so much to learn from getting lost. So when you find yourself lost in a new place or a new situation, you are forced to pay attention a little bit more than you normally do and embrace what's right in front of you. You get to see how you respond to what life throws your way. Now, I've had some of the most humbling experiences when I seem to have got lost. So it's the unpredictable moments that you stumble upon that allow you to stay present and stay in the moment. And I try to always be a better version of myself each day. So getting lost can actually help you find yourself. You're able to learn and discover more about the kind of person that you really want to become. Any way that you can grow to be a better version of yourself is an added bonus in life, don't you think? Okay, so number four is finding the beauty of getting out of your comfort zone. You see, in my opinion, nothing fun ever happens in the comfort zone. It always happens out there, outside the comfort zone. Now, our comfort zone makes us feel safe and secure, and that's great. So when you're in your comfort zone, you don't have to worry about the possibility of any unknowns. Taking risks can be scary. And sometimes we make up predetermined outcomes for those risks that are preventing us from actually moving further. And most of the time, those pre-made outcomes never even come to fruition, proving that there was nothing to worry about after all. But you see, it's when we step out of our comfort zones that we have the power to grow. So when you start to get just a little bit more uncomfortable or a little bit more comfortable with change, you are telling the universe to reveal newness in your life. That means more excitement, more fun, and more thrilling moments that you ever thought you could experience. So whenever I travel to a new place, I'm stepping into brand new territory filled with endless possibilities. Traveling has really allowed me to see the beauty of getting out of my comfort zone, and it's in those moments that you can show how much fun life can be. And I have this awesome, wonderful saying by Vincent van Gogh, and it says, "What would life be if we had no courage to attempt anything?" Yeah, I think the answer to that is boring. Just my take on it. So, as much as you can to get yourself used to being outside of your comfort zone, I think is a really great way to expand as a human. Okay, so number 5 is to embrace other cultures and our differences with other cultures. Let's embrace that as well. I mean, the world is a big place filled with all different kinds of people and cultures and religions and so on. And it's really our differences that make us all so special and unique. Now, traveling is the best way and a most amazing way of seeing how many different kinds of people are out there. And it's a really big reminder that the world is so much bigger than just our friends and our family and our inner circle. Cultural diversity is what helps me understand and acknowledge people for who they are, and that not everyone is like me. And I love embracing the individuality of everyone. And when you can understand and embrace a world filled with different people, your daily interactions with those around you will be filled with so much more love, kindness, compassion, and empathy, which is something that the world really needs right now. Now, I'm super grateful for the opportunity to have travelled, which has shown me the importance of embracing our differences. All right, so number 6 is discovering a different way of life. Now, in addition to embracing other cultures, discovering a different way of life is a life lesson that can really only reveal itself when you're travelling. Now, you can learn a lot from understanding how others handle daily life. So let's think about some of our morning routines for a second. We wake up, we get dressed, maybe we have a bite to eat, and then we drive to work. But for those living in other places around the world, their days may look completely different. Even if they were doing those same exact things, the cars they're driving, the side of the road that they're driving on, the streets they're driving on, what they're eating could be all completely different. Even just being in a rural town compared to a big city, people spend their days doing things that are totally different to how we do it. And some people commute on underground trains. Some people live on farms and wake up early to feed the animals. And for some, walking several miles to work every day is totally normal. And for some, walking several miles a day just to get some water to be able to give to their families is also a daily routine. So bearing witness to different styles, different lifestyles, and create so many different perspectives in life. And seeing how others operate also helps shine a light on equality, and that no group is better than the other. We're just different. And that's okay. We're just different, but we're still equals. Now, these life lessons that I've learned from traveling the world have really helped me in all areas of my life, in work, relationships, love, and so much more. And the ability to travel is truly a gift that I'm very, very grateful for. All right, now before I go, I would love to hear from you. Please comment below on any personal growth tips that you have that could help our community achieve their goals. And don't forget to subscribe to the My Movies YouTube channel for more videos on personal growth and the law of attraction. My name is Natalie Dadwell. Thank you for watching, and bye for now.